Alright, second day down. No, third. Third day. So, third day. Alright, so, third day reflection. A lot happening. So much to talk about, actually. So I guess I'll start with the first thing that pops into mind, which is shooting. I just got done finally finishing my trailer pitch thing, and one thing I guess you always know but you don't appreciate is how many tries at shooting something it takes to get something you're satisfied with, because oh my gosh, I don't still really like what I've come out with, but I spent a good hour and a half repeating the same thing over and over again, and I don't know. I am okay with what came of it because I know it's still very, very rough, and that's the point of it. So yeah, that's first. Other things that I'm coming to appreciate, which is there's a YouTuber named CGP Grey who makes videos, and everyone rags on him because he has a release schedule that is very, very spacious, order of like 6 to 8 weeks between videos, and I've never gotten, particularly annoyed at this, but a lot of people seem to. I can understand how you could just spend so long poring over every little detail because, I mean, not even just that, but just the paralysis you get when you're trying to think about things. So, appreciating that. And yeah, so that's my thoughts, more concerning what I'm doing on that level. And I got some other concerns, I guess, that have come up. How I feel about my video as a whole. I guess in lecture there's been a lot mentioned and talking about why as MIT students we kind of have this different perspective and access to these different things that give us this unique ability to make cool science videos. And I've watched the other Science Out Loud videos, and they're really cool. The computer one, the access they have to just Stata has this random thing and it's inside of it that's a computer, and the turbine that the Boeing turbine that the students are explaining how jet engines work, they could just have access to that, and the plant labs and all of that stuff. But honestly, if I think about the science videos and educational videos on YouTube I like, they tend to be more like the style of Hank Green or Vsauce, or just other people who are definitely educated and have this background, but they're more like tackling the subject. They don't necessarily have like this great degree of expertise in themselves, but they're going to research it and learn about it, and then they're going to kind of relay it to you. And that's kind of what I want to do with this project, I guess. Is I want to learn about something and then turn around and be able to make a video about it. But I'm not really sure if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. If I'm supposed to take something cool that I know and that I've done and then make a video on that, which would be the more magma thing. But either way, I think I'm committed to doing the decomposition idea, for better or worse. Yeah, that's my feelings about that. I thought the workshops were especially helpful today. I kind of had that simultaneous, that I didn't have to be one with my script up there, but at the same time I realized that that would probably have been very, very helpful to have gone through that. So, I don't know. And the hosting thing is more, it's like the sort of thing, kind of know, and there's some good tips, but it's just going to be a lot of practice, I think, in coaching and being able to throw myself off in order to catch myself more in a natural state. Yeah. I don't really have much else to say. Still enjoying the class, so thumbs up on that. And I shall probably now finish this, up, upload things and go to sleep. So yay.